My dear brothers and sisters, Ramadan is leaving us. The guest that came with mercy, forgiveness, is now preparing to depart. And part of me wishes I could say, "Oh Ramadan, do not leave us. Stay with us because we need you." But yet part of me also looks forward to Eid, its celebration and the lifting of the fast. And in that too is the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So perhaps two emotions live in the believer's heart at the same time. Sadness, Ramadan is leaving, and happiness that Eid is arriving. And the early Muslims used to feel deep grief when Ramadan ended because they feared something we rarely think about today. What if we never live to see another Ramadan? And the righteous predecessors would spend 6 months asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept Ramadan from them, because they understood something that we often forget. Ramadan is not only about finishing the month, it's about whether the month was accepted. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us in the Qur'an, "And worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala your Lord until death comes to you." Our worship does not end when Ramadan ends. But even in Ramadan leaving us, there is mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because ask yourself honestly, could we live every day of the year the way we live in Ramadan? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows we are humans. So Ramadan comes as a spiritual, ideological, mental reset and booster, a training ground, a month that cleanses the heart, disciplines the soul, and brings us back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Which means the real question is not Ramadan leaving us. The real question is, what will Ramadan leave behind in each of us? And did Ramadan actually change us? Because Ramadan was never only about personal worship. Ramadan also reminds us that we belong to something greater. We belong to an Ummah. And while many of us opened our fast in comfort, there were brothers and sisters opening their fast under bombardment, oppression and hardship. From Gaza to other lands where Muslims are tested, the pain of the Ummah reminds us that we are one body. So if Ramadan truly changed us, it should not only change our prayers, it should also change our concern for the Ummah, our courage to stand for justice. Because Ramadan was never meant to produce passive believers. It was meant to produce dynamic people who carry the message of Islam, stand for justice and stand with the oppressed, people of courage and truth. Because the real tragedy is not that Ramadan is leaving. The real tragedy is if Ramadan leaves and we remain the same people we were before it arrived. So before Ramadan leaves us, let us ensure we are amongst those whose hearts were changed, whose sins were forgiven, and whose lives were redirected back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.